Welcome to Jaco International. I am Niramadana speaking. This presentation on role of seismic waves in the study of Earth's interior. For civil science, main geography, general study, civil science preliminary. Earthquake, the oscillation of surface of Earth caused by elasticity or isostatic adjustment of rock beneath the surface of Earth. According to Reed's elastic rebound theory, every rock has the limitation of elasticity. If the tension force is strong, rock will break, resulting in rifting a rock and is responsible for the earthquake. Folding, faulting, displaced rocks that are the main cause of earthquakes. Here the focus, then above the focus is the epicenter, and the four types of seismic compression of P-type primary, transverse secondary, lob and Rayleigh. And seismic waves, P body waves, P waves, that is the primary waves, S the secondary waves, and the P waves are longitudinal, that is compressional, S wave is the transverse, and surface are lob waves, and this is also transverse, and Rayleigh waves is transverse. In the lob waves, vibration is in the forefrontal plane, and the vibration is the both horizontal and vertical plane in case of Rayleigh waves. The lob waves vibration in horizontal plane, but Rayleigh waves vibration both in horizontal and vertical plane. Here the Earth surface, how the P waves are generated, S waves generated on the sequence of earthquake. P waves passes, the ground is vibrated in direction of waves is propagating. S waves are transverse waves because they vibrate the ground in a direction transverse or perpendicular to the direction of the wave is traveling. In seismic waves, velocities gradually increase the depth in the earth. Waves are continually reflected along the curved path that curves back towards the earth. One of the earliest discoveries of seismology is that discounted at a depth of 2,900 km where the velocity of P suddenly decreases. This boundary, the boundary between mantle and the core, are discovered because the zone of opposite side of the earth from the earthquake focus receive no direct P waves because the P waves are refracted inwards as a result of sudden decrease velocity at the boundary. The P waves shadow zone and S wave shadow zone occurs because S wave reaches the area opposite side of the earth from the focus. In no direct S wave received in this zone implies that no S wave passed through the core. This further implies velocity S wave core is zero. In liquid, the refractive index is zero, so S wave velocity also equal to. From this is deducted that part of the core is contains liquid material. Shadow zone is that area where no waves are received in interior of earth. P wave shadow zone is 105 to 140 degree. S wave shadow zone 105 to 105 degree in opposite side. Seismic waves. Over the years, seismologists have collected data on how the seismic waves velocity vary with depth in the earth. Distinct boundaries called discontinuities are observed when there is a sudden change in physical properties or chemical composition of the earth. From this discontinuity, one can deduce something about the nature of the various layers of the earth. One can look at the earth in terms of layers of different chemical composition and layers of different physical properties. This is the shadow zone for P waves and S waves. And here there is a liquid core. S waves, there is a shadow zone. Liquid core is there no signal flow. That is shadow zone. In P wave, indirect signal received because there is a solid inner core. Due to existence of solid inner core, indirect signal is received in P wave case. Seismic wave travel at different speed, different material are reflect the internal structure. Earth reflection causes P and S waves rebound where the refraction makes the waves move in different direction. Variation in direction of these waves inferred with the help of the record of the seismograph. Changes in density greatly vary with the wave value. Changes in velocity changes in direction of waves indicated different layers. For both kinds of wave, speed at which the wave travel also depends on the properties of metal to which it is traveling. Scientists are also able to learn about the Earth's internal structure by measuring the arrival of seismic waves stationed around the world. That Earth's outer core is liquid because S were not able to pass through it. Where the earthquakes occurs, there is a shadow zone on the opposite side of the earth and no S wave arrives. Similarly, we know the Earth has a solid inner core because some P waves are reflected off the boundary between the inner core and the outer core. By measuring the time it takes to seismic waves to travel many different paths through the Earth, velocity of the Earth can be computed. Average change in velocity with depth correspond to the boundary between different layers of Earth composed of different materials. Near the earthquake, the shaking is large and dominated by shear waves and short period surface waves. Velocity of waves depends on the elastic properties and density of material. The vibration caused by P waves is a volume change, alternating from the compression to expansion. P waves travel through all types of media. S waves depends upon the shear modulus of density. Travel time P waves, distance to earthquake P wave speed. Travel time S wave, distance to earthquake S wave speed. Difference in the arrival time wave is distance of the earthquake S wave minus distance of the earthquake P wave speed, which equal distance like this. Velocity density variation within the Earth based on seismic observation. Main regions of Earth and important boundaries are labeled. This model was developed recently in 1980s and is called PREM, means Preliminary Earth Reference Model. With this, the presentation is complete. Like, subscribe, put the bell icon. Thank you.